Hey guys, welcome back to the Brick House Homestead. I am so excited to have you guys here with me today. We are doing all sorts of stuff from making homemade mozzarella cheese to making delicious brownies. So stick around and come see what we're up to. So today is a simple day at home for us, and I really cherish these days. I love when my husband's home and we just get to have a slow day as a family and eat good food. So right now I'm just in the kitchen getting a few things prepped and ready for the dinner and dessert that we're going to make today. As much as I enjoy making things from scratch, sometimes the girls and myself just want something simple. So today, per their request, it is a grilled peanut butter and jelly. So I'm not the type of person who loves peanut butter. My husband, on the other hand, he loves it enough for both of us, and all of my kids love it as well. But I will say grilled peanut butter and jellies are delicious. So if you have not tried these, I think you should. It's these little everyday meals that are my favorite. They're super simple, they're nothing big, and I'm just caring for all of my little people. Alright, so the kiddos are all set, and now that they're eating, I can kind of shift my focus to dinner. Today I am making homemade mozzarella, so I'm going to make that with, what came to mind was like a caprese salad. So I'm going to make homemade mozzarella with tomatoes and basil and a balsamic vinaigrette drizzled over some pasta. Making mozzarella actually sounds quite complicated, but it turns out it's actually simple. So like you saw in the beginning, I'm going to start with a gallon of whole milk, and I'm going to pour that entire gallon into a pot, and I'm going to turn my heat up high, and I'm going to heat it to about 120 degrees. Once this hits 120 degrees, I'm going to pour in 1 cup of vinegar, and then all you do is wait.
I know you've had a really bad day, but I'm right here, it's gonna be okay.
So while we're waiting for that, I'm just getting some simple dinner ingredients kind of put together. I'm getting the pasta out, garlic cloves, tomato, balsamic glaze. My husband makes a delicious balsamic glaze, but I actually found this one at the grocery store, and I think it's fair to say that it runs a very close second.
The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay.
So now here I'm just getting my ice bath ready. So once the mozzarella cheese is strained and I shape it, you put it in an ice bath and you let that sit for 15 minutes. So this part is pretty neat. It almost immediately begins to curdle. Now that 15 minutes is up, it is time to strain our curds. So this job is a lot messier than I had anticipated, so I'm gloving up, and usually I wouldn't do that, especially just cooking for my husband and myself and our kids, but this time I did. Now I end up taking them off in the end because it turns out it's way easier to not have them on. So yes, for this job I very much recommend having a cheesecloth. I only had my strainer, so my cheesecloth that I ordered hadn't arrived on time, so the strainer worked totally fine, but next time I'm definitely going to use a cheesecloth. You're going to be able to wring it out so much better with a cheesecloth versus a strainer. So anyhow. So while these cheese balls are sitting in my cold bath, I'm going to chop up some garlic here, and then I'm just going to add some salt to my cheese. Now, when I saw this done before, they had added salt to the cheese and then soaked it, so I'm doing it a little bit backwards, but it still turned out fantastic. Now, once I'm done with all of that, I'm going to put my cheese balls into a bowl, and that's going to go in the fridge until dinner time. So our little guy woke up from his nap, and this was perfect timing for me because I'm going to head into the living room to hang out with the boys for a little bit.
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines.
So now back into the kitchen. I want to get all of these dishes off the counter before I start making brownies, which, by the way, brownies are a favorite in this house. Even box brownies. I don't know. Box brownies are also delicious, but homemade brownies, they just take the cake. You can make them as fudgy as you want. But anyways, back to dishes. I'm putting all of these dishes away.
On a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
I like to do all of the dishes before I make more dishes because for some reason it feels less overwhelming to me to start making lots of dirty dishes when there aren't any dishes in the sink. I can't be alone on this one. I'm sure other people look at it like I already have a sink full of dishes, so I'm just gonna leave those dishes and I'll make more dirty dishes and then I'll do all the dishes at once. But that's not me. So here we are, just cleaning up these few dishes so that, again, we can just dive in and make some brownies and make more dishes. So now that I have all these dirty dishes tidied up, I am going to get everything out that I need to make some homemade brownies. Abram is my forever kitchen helper. If I'm making something, he is my right hand nearly every time. So we are making the most fudgy brownies. Making them homemade, like I said, means all the fudginess you want.
You gotta hit it a little bit hard.
Like, oh, let's go.
A little bit harder.
Like,
Just a little bit harder.
be calm. Like, it's me. Peter gets out, starts walking and all that stuff. What's beautiful about this is that in Hebrew literature,
I love that he loves being in the kitchen with me. The kitchen holds such a special place in my heart. I mean, it's just where I am most of the time when I'm not in the living room playing or doing school or cleaning or whatever it is. I'm in the kitchen making food and doing dishes and everything else. So the fact that he wants to be in here next to me baking, I think, is just so special. So while it does not make things go super quick, he gets to learn and be right alongside me, and I just love that. I also wanted to clarify that these brownies are solely for his sisters and his dad and I. So I'm letting him be more hands-on than I probably would be if I was cooking for anybody else. If I was cooking for anybody else, he would get to be a spectator, of course, but since this is just for us, I'm just letting him crack the eggs and do whatever his little heart desires. So once the brownies are in a pan, I start making a frosting. This is a super simple frosting, but it is so delicious. It's just butter, a cocoa powder, powdered sugar, vanilla, and then you beat that together and it's this light, airy, fluffy frosting that I actually got from a recipe that I had fell upon last year. I believe a friend gave it to me. They were zucchini brownies. Our garden grows a crazy amount of zucchini, so every year I'm looking for just more fun ways to use zucchini. So these zucchini brownies, my kids didn't even know there was zucchini in them, but the frosting that went on top of it was so delicious. So I just tucked that in my back pocket to have anytime I make brownies, because why not? Why not add frosting?
I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow.
Okay, so the brownies are done and my house smells fantastic, and that frosting just adds a whole nother layer.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two.
So now it's time to assemble dinner. I'm just chopping tomatoes to go on our pasta. The kids decided on rigatoni pasta. So basil and tomatoes, they're just such an awesome combo. And you just add in the homemade mozzarella and that just takes it to the next level. So I'm going to serve everyone up and we will share this beautiful meal together.
Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day.
Now the kids were pretty excited about dessert, so we did not waste any time on that. These I would highly recommend for the chocolate lover. So that's our day, friends. We made some homemade mozzarella cheese, had a beautiful dinner together, and then we had some yummy brownies with amazing frosting. I just really thank you guys for sharing your time with me here at the Brick House Homestead. Once again, it's been a joy and a blessing. Until next time, bye-bye.
Okay.